Hi, this is Pat from the Crystal Lake Public Library, and today I will be demonstrating how to create a cookie sheet memo board. This is the first in what we hope will be many in our series of take and make kits for adults. You can create the memo board from a kit, or you can use your own materials. The contents of the kit are an instruction sheet, a PDF of these instructions is also found on the Crystal Lake Library website calendar for the month of February 2021. A 9x13 cookie sheet. You really could use any size you want, but this particular one can be found at a dollar store. Some scrapbooking paper. Generally, you'll have two different patterns that coordinate with each other. For your trim, you'll have either some cardstock that coordinates, or maybe some ribbon or washi tape might be used. That's the contents of the kit. What you will need to provide is scissors, or if you have a paper cutter, these are really great working with scrapbooking paper. And then your adhesive. For attaching your scrapbooking paper to the cookie sheet, the metal cookie sheet, rubber cement or your double-sided tape works really well. You could use craft glue, it just doesn't usually dry as smoothly. You could also seal it by attaching it to the metal and then put the Mod Podge over it. For working with your magnets, I would suggest craft glue. That seems to be the best. Some other things that you might want to use are spray paint. If you want your tray, this part here to be a different color, either to match or coordinate with this or match whatever it is where you're putting it, you're going to want to spray paint that first and let it dry completely. Also, you might want to use a crocodile. Those are used for, let's bring this back here, to put holes here, or if you were going to be making it like this, in metal, and then you could string ribbon or something so that you could hang it. Another option that you might want to consider is putting refrigerator magnets, repurposed refrigerator magnets on the back, bigger ones if you can, or more than one. Attach them and then put this on your refrigerator. Let's get started. You're going to start with a clean, dry cookie sheet. If you want it painted, do that first. Spray paint it and then let it dry completely before you use it. Once that's all set, then you're going to take your papers. I've already worked with some of mine. I have these two here, and so I have decided I'm going to place mine here just to see how it looks. And I'm thinking maybe I have a washi tape that I think would look nice with this, and I'd like to put that here. I think that's gonna go. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put, I've already done this, you're going to put double-sided tape on here. You could use rubber cement, you could even use regular glue, and I've done that on this one. So then you're gonna just kind of situate it until it's the way you want it. So, and notice that I've trimmed the corners. It seems to fit better if you trim just a little bit of the corners. Okay, and here's our washi tape that I've already pre-cut. And now we'll work with our magnets. There's lots of different things you can do here. I had some of these decorative little accents, and I've put magnets on them. And this one here, I'd like to have maybe in the center, like so. So I'm going to put a magnet on this one. So here is my magnet that I've been working on cutting. And I'm just going to cut a piece to fit. You don't want it to extend beyond it. So I'm just going to cut it about so. The important thing when you're doing magnets is the magnetized side, the side that's going to attach itself to the cookie sheet, is the one you want to the outside. That one it's not. So this is the side I want to the outside. This goes into here. And this is already somewhat got a little bit of adhesive on it. And here we have, and these could be moved around, but for now we're just going to do that. Here's some other ideas. This here is one, I found some paper that looked a little similar, and I created that by a little piece of wood, a piece of scrapbook paper, and one of our little gemstones. You do need to like let these dry in between, and then a piece, and then a magnet on the back. Something like that. Here's another one I've created. This is a clothespin. I put the magnet here, and I use some washi tape here. And here's a little gemstone I had that was, I thought matched nicely in terms of color, and I just put a small magnet on the back. You can attach the magnets with your craft glue or rubber cement. I would not recommend hot glue. If the magnet falls, it often then just like breaks apart very easily. Another suggestion I would make is a calendar. This is a calendar that I just got from, it's an advertisement calendar, and but it is magnetized. So this one you could put here. You can really design these however you want. You could add more things to separate the different sections, whatever works for you. So once your board and magnets are finished, you may want to hang it, and for that you're just going to probably, there's choices. You could put holes here with a crocodile or an awl, or on the sides if you had one that was looking like this, which we could do that with this one also, like so. And there's nothing that says we can't. And then hang it with ribbon or heavier string, that kind of thing. I hope you have enjoyed today's craft. If you have any questions or comments, our contact information will be at the end of this video. See you next month, and happy crafting.